hamsters in the background, that's just our neighbor, so we hope you don't mind. So today's topic will be all about pots. So originally, we used terracotta pots, but we noticed some of our plants stopped growing because there's something in the way of their roots. That's why we switched to plastic. Hey guys, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Sam from among Cerna, also known as the plant Kiddo from the Philippines. But before we proceed with our video, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below what our next video should be all about and watch some of our previous videos. So today's topic will be all about the different types of pots. There are actually lots of different types of pots, but the most commonly used are terracotta, plastic pots, and ceramic pots like this one. So terracotta, this one, is made out of clay, so the clay itself will absorb the water so it drains out quicker. So terracotta is made of clay, which is a porous material. If you water your plants, it will absorb the water since it's made out of clay. Same goes with the ceramic, but since it's glazed or shiny. So the one difference is since it's glazed or shiny, it doesn't evaporate. Once it absorbs the water, it doesn't evaporate as quickly as terracotta. Because it's glazed, they put some material to make it shiny, but it makes it slower to evaporate the water, so it stays there a little bit longer, but it still absorbs water. And finally, plastic. So plastic, it doesn't absorb water because it's not made out of organic materials, which means it's not porous. So it stays in the soil longer. So there are actually lots of main factors for pots. So you might be asking, what's the perfect pot for me? So there are actually a lot of factors for it, but we have two main factors just for us. The type of plant you are repotting and the type of person you are, like if you're a heavy waterer or if you're too busy to water but you still love plants. So for heavy waterer, I would recommend terracotta or ceramic because terracotta will absorb the water, because if you're a heavy waterer, you like to water plenty of times, the terracotta will absorb it, so it's the fastest to drain water. Ceramic is kind of a medium, so it's a little bit balanced. And for plastic, is if you're really busy, you can't water it in time, it stays there longer. So the water will stay there longer because it's not like terracotta when it absorbs it very quickly. It stays there. So it's perfect for people who are really busy like us. So if you're a heavy waterer and you haven't watched our video on how to water it properly, we recommend using terracotta or ceramic, but the best is terracotta if you're really a heavy waterer. And if you're really busy and you don't have enough time to water it, you can use plastic because it stays there longer than the rest. So Arika, this is the fastest, this is medium, and this is the slowest. Slowest to dry out. So the second main factor is the type of plant. So if you are using calatheas or plants that like to stay in moist soil, you should use plastic because the water stays there longer. But if you want plants such as monsteras or plants that want to dry out quickly, use terracotta or ceramic. So, as you can see, most of our plants are in plastic pots because we don't have that much time to water it. We only have like some weekends and sometimes Wednesdays. The second reason why we're using plastic pots is because they're much more lighter than the rest of them. Like as you can see, it's so light here. So it makes moving them around much more easier. Like if you're finding up the perfect light area, you can just move them there. Unlike the terracotta and ceramic, it's really hard to move them, especially if you have bigger plants and a big pot. So originally, we used terracotta pots, but we noticed some of our plants stopped growing. So we checked on the plants and we noticed there were ants making homes there because ants really love terracotta. So that's why we stopped using terracotta. Ants love terracotta because it's really easy to make a home there because it easily dries out once you water it. That's why they love making a home there. So generally, ants are not that bad for plants, but since they're making a home, there's like a competitor inside their closed space, so they're competing against the nutrients of the soil. And also, the ants might try to chomp the roots because they'll try to make paths in and out of their house. So if your roots won't grow, your plants also won't grow. So the one reason why most people don't like plastic pots is it looks so simple. Look, there are no designs, it's just plain. But for us, we can just place it on a cover pot when we're bored of the design, and then voila, it's more pretty. So also for this allocation, you can place it in a ceramic pot and voila, you don't even recognize it's in a plastic pot anymore. This is a syngonium, a pixie syngonium, and it's in this pot, which looks very plain and boring. But you can place it on a cover pot. By the way, we actually got this for 50 pesos. But you could actually get it for cheaper. So you can place it on a cover pot, like this, and then bam! It's even more prettier and elegant. Do you want to make it even more elegant? You can place it inside this candle holder. And voila! It looks more elegant. Who says this is just worth 50 pesos? So it takes creativity to make your plants look elegant. So you should look around your house to see for things that can make your plant look really elegant and beautiful. So if you'd like to emphasize on your plant, you can actually paint this white or black. Also another way of taking the simplicity of the plastic pot. If you have guests, they will most likely look at the leaves instead of the pot. Some plants like calatheas, they don't need staging because their leaves or foliage are as beautiful as it is. So for plants like fiddly figs, you can just place a black plastic pot and it will really emphasize on their leaves. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. So, If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below and watch some of our previous videos. Thanks for watching. Bye!